me before my introduction. So I won't take much time. And my name is Dr. Vidhiman Das, and right now I'm uh, working as a faculty of agricultural science, and I'm an agronomist. And I must thanks Meadow Agriculture as well as AIA, REC, TIECT, as well as Adamas University, who's being the partner for the 7 days online training program under the Indian knowledge system. And the theme which they have chosen is exceptionally commendable, because in the realm of present day context of there is always a debate between the modern agricultural practices versus the traditional practices.
And sorry for interruption.
Thematic
sir,
areas
आपका ना प्रेजेंटेशन मोड नहीं है सर, प्लीज कर लीजिए थोड़ा सा प्रेजेंटेशन मोड से.
Sir, is it visible?
No, sir. You.
सर अभी दिख रहा है? हेलो
सर, प्रेजेंटेशन मोड नहीं दिख रहा है सर. स्लाइड तो दिख रही है आपकी
सर. प्रेजेंटेशन मोड में तो है अभी. एक सेकंड.
नहीं, वो आप जो स्लाइड का विजुअल मोड हो स्क्रीन मिनिमाइज करिए आप.
जी सर.
फिर
अभी
से शेयर करिए. ये जो सबसे नीचे साइड पे देखिए ना, ये जो वीडियो वाला आइकन दिख रहा है, इस पे प्रेस करिए. हाँ,
एक सर
सबसे नीचे साइड पे. हाँ, इसी वाले पे.
अभी आए सर? शो कर रहा है?
स्टिल नहीं सर. ये उस पे जाइए भला, फ्रॉम करंट स्लाइड वाले पे, ऊपर सबसे लेफ्ट साइड पे सबसे ऊपर फ्रॉम करंट स्लाइड जहाँ दिया हुआ है.
हाँ, करंट स्लाइड मोड में ही है सर.
बट इधर
स्लाइड अभी
से आप सर अब अभी जो शेयर करिएगा ना, आप इंटायर स्क्रीन शेयर करिए प्लीज सर.
अभी नेक्स्ट करेंगे ना. अभी दिख रहा है?
हाँ, नहीं दिख रहा है सर. अभी आप शेयर करिए, फिर से शेयर करिए.
शेयर करोगे ना?
हाँ, शेयर करिए. इंटायर स्क्रीन करके शेयर करिएगा.
हाँ.
हाँ हाँ सर, ना ओके.
अभी दिख रहा है सर?
हाँ हाँ हाँ, आप परफेक्ट है सर. यू कैन स्टार्ट नाउ सर.
So, as I was discussing that the thematic area you guys have chosen is exceptionally commendable, because there is a debate going every time, modern agriculture practices versus traditional agricultural practices, and the thematic area under the Indian knowledge system, that is the Bharatiya Krishi Gyan Parampara. That is the integrating the traditional wisdom for sustainable agriculture. So this is very relevant in today's context. What is happening right now in present day due to modern agricultural practices? We have seen that how the nutrients is being replenished from the soil, and due to excessive use of chemical fertilizer, pesticides, the insects and pests becoming resistant, and the soil are losing its original shape in terms of structure, in terms of productivity, as well as it is further hampering the crop production, overall crop production, and crop productivity. Also, in other way, it is also affecting the beneficial soil microbes, which plays very important role in our day-to-day crop development in terms of starting right from vegetative stage to reproductive stage, as well as the maturity phases. So here the Panchagavya, today I am the present, the topic I am going to present on Panchagavya, the 5 products of cow in integrated farming, its importance and relevancy in modern agricultural practices in integrated farming. So the 5 products of cow in integrated farming under the theme Bharatiya Krishi Gyan Parampara. Here, the overview of conventional agriculture has made an adverse impact of soil and plant health. This eventually leads to high demand of organic farming to protect soil and plant health. And in India, India has been a place, the ancient place of traditional wisdom, as well as farming, organic farming. It is being considered as one of the epitome or one of the epicenter of organic farming in the whole world globally, which was developed as well as during the Vedic period, and which has a specific role to play in our agriculture. And Panchagavya being one of the component which is used in natural as well as organic farming practice, is considered as very relevant in today's agricultural practices, which is under the integrated farming system. And thereby, I just want to go through that the concept of Panchagavya. What is Panchagavya? Panchagavya is basically, it stands as a testament to the harmonious relationship between humans, nature, as well as livestock also. Also, the role of Panchagavya is very, very much evident in human lives in terms of health. Okay. अगर हम आज की मॉडर्न एग्रीकल्चर को देखें तो प्रोडक्टिविटी तो बढ़ी है, बट व्हाट इज द स्टेटस ऑफ द सॉइल हेल्थ, बायोडाइवर्सिटी और सस्टेनेबिलिटी काफी इम्पेक्ट हुई है, एंड इसी वजह से ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग का इंपॉर्टेंस जो है वो बहुत बड़ा है. एंड इंटरेस्टिंगली द कंसेप्ट ऑफ ऑर्गेनिक, जिस नाम से उसको प्रमोट किया जाता है आज के डेट में, सो ये हमारे वैदिक सिस्टम में ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्ट है. And if you go by the slide, in Sanskrit, Panchagavya means the blend of 5 cow products obtained from cow, namely cow dung. In Sanskrit, it is called as Gomaya, and cow urine, which is Gomutra, cow milk, which is Godugdha, cow curd, which is Dahi or Ghol, and as well as cow ghee. These are the main or the major 5 components of Panchagavya. Also, apart from this, we also can integrate enriched Panchagavya components additionally to supplement the soil for growth and development of plants. As well, if I say about the positive impact of Panchagavya alone, in combination with various organic nutrient management practices, has been found in various crops, and it is quite evident, right? So Panchagavya has a potential role to play in terms of growth promotion as well as system development within the plant. Now, as per the historical roots of Panchagavya, the roots of Panchagavya can be tracked back to traditional Indian texts, Indian scriptures, the Vedas and the Purans, where the cow we considered as a holy animal. And in Hindu mythology, the cow is being worshipped, as well as that's why it has a reverse status as the status of symbol of life-giving sustenance. And thereby Panchagavya has a high revere in Hindu Dharma. It is also mentioned in Vedas and Vriksha Ayurveda. And I hope Vriksha, I guess Vriksha Ayurveda is also covered in this particular 7 days training program, and which is also very relevant and very significant in today's context. The earlier reference are found in Rig Veda and Atharva Veda, where Panchagavya is described as a sacred mixture for purification, rituals, and offering. The Charaka Samhita also stated that the foundational text, which is basically the foundational text of Ayurveda, as well as Sushruta Samhita, they documented that the medical and the therapeutic use of Panchagavya has a great role to play in terms of human lives as well as livestock. Ancient scholars, जो historians थे, like Kautilya, Varahamihira, Surapala, they have stated the relevancy of cow-based agricultural practices. They have highlighted in their scriptures. And now coming to the benefits of Panchagavya, if you see the benefits of Panchagavya, it is primarily used as a growth promoter, which provides safeguards to the plants as well as soil microorganisms. Plants produce largest leaves and develop sensor canopy, as well as is produce profuse branches. Rooting is penetrating to deep layers and helps in better intake of nutrients and water. Also, the plant are able to stand protected in drought condition. So it is also serving as a preventive cure and preventive measures for the plants, the existing crop in the field. Also, thereby say at the same time, it is also helps in providing the safeguards to the plant as well as growth and development for the plant. Now, if I talk about the characteristics of the Panchagavya, the Pach Gavya jo hai, and the other ingredients, so the properties are very important. What is the relevancy of these 5 components, or how it is benefited to the plants? These 5 components, namely cow dung, cow milk, we have cow curd, cow urine, and the ghee. And starting from cow dung, you get the properties from cow dungs, the essential minerals like nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, iron components, magnesium, and some other trace elements, which benefits the plant in terms of microorganism productivity, beneficial microorganism productivity, and therefore this acts as a co-product for manures, biofertilizer, biopesticides, as well as pest repellents also. And these microorganisms further, after getting the cow dung, which is received from the external sources, this microorganism it produce biological nematicidal agents also. And this cow manures greatly increase plant growth and yield as well as. Now coming to the cow milk, the high miniature supplements as well as vitamin A, vitamin B complex, vitamin C, and keratins are the sources which can be obtained from cow milk. And the benefits are, it improves the plant health, overall plant health, and crop productivity in terms of, that is the yield, the output, as well as the milk prevents, if you apply cow milk as a supplementary product, it gives you supplementary element. It also helps in blossom and rot in squash, tomatoes, peppers. For many farmers, it is quite evident, and it is already mentioned in so many research paper and publication. It is already cited. Also, spraying of milk can control diseases, pathogenic diseases like powdery mildew, which act as a natural fungicide. Now, cow ghee as well as cow urine, these are also the important component of Panchagavya and cow ghee in terms of the properties which we get from cow ghee. That is, it is rich in soluble vitamins, rich in vitamin K2, conjugated linoleic acid, as well as antioxidants, and thereby it acts as an energy source for the beneficial microorganism, which serves as an energy substrate for beneficial soil microbes during the fermentation process. Cow urine, therefore, it composed of 95% water, but it contains the most important component, that is urea. And this urea is basically the source of food. That is, in this urea is basically what we get from urea is nitrogen, and nitrogen is very, very important for plant in terms of vegetative growth and overall growth and development for the plant also. and other minerals, the essential minerals, soil, salts, some hormones. These are the properties which compose in cow urine can further benefit the plant. So the components, the main components of Panchagavya can further be enhanced with the addition of elements like milk, tender coconut, okay, which acts as an enriched Panchagavya. Now coming to the composition, so at the time of preparation, the composition, you must take care of the ratio, the proper ratio of the composition in terms of these 5 components of Panchagavya, that is fresh cow dung is 7 kg, cow ghee is 1 kg, cow urine 3 liter, as well as cow milk and cow curd 2 liters, cow milk and cow curd of 2 kg. And thereby the composite mixture need to be prepared, and therefore additionally if required, you can add ripe bananas, okay, 12 numbers in quantity, tender coconut water 3 liter, and this will act as an enriched Panchagavya increase for further improving the quality of the soil as well as the plant growth and development of the plant. Therefore, now coming to the methods of preparation. So, what are the methods, or what is the basic method of preparation of Panchagavya? You take a total of 15 kg of the mixture, and the very first day you mix the components and mainly the cow dung and the ghee on the very day one, and keep it for 3 days and stir it continuously periodically, either in morning or evening, at least for 15 minutes. And you just keep on stirring it for the next 3 days. And on the 4th day, add the rest of the ingredients, that is the curd, the urine, as well as the other enriched elements of Panchagavya if required, like the coconut water as well as banana, and mix this solution properly, and again continue for the mixing for morning and the evening, at least for the 15 minutes on day-to-day basis, and stir thoroughly thrice a day for the next 6 days, clockwise and anti-clockwise direction, to release the gas and to oxygenate the solution, and let the solution settles. And on the day 19th, the Panchagavya will be ready to use. It should be kept in a shady area and covered with a wire mesh or plastic mosquito net to prevent house fly from laying eggs and the formation of maggots in the solution. Otherwise, the solution won't be effective. The container must be kept in a mosquito net on cotton cloths. Further, here things to be noted, that what kind of cow urine we should select for Panchagavya solution. We must select the native Indian breed, the native Indian cow breed, not the exotic one, because this goes very well. This goes very well with the process. And Indian cow breeds, that is the desi जो गाय है, उसका use, उसका जो products है, byproducts है, that is the cow dung, the urine. This works well with these particular components. And as this preparation is a biological process, and the properties of Panchagavya further, it contains nitrogen of 1.4%, phosphorus 0.8%, organic carbon content is around 14%, EC around 10.2%, and the relevant parameters, as you can see, that microbial properties inside the Panchagavya solution in terms of beneficial fungi, bacteria, and lactobacillus. These are the following counts per unit composition, which are the properties of Panchagavya. A basic Panchagavya consists of these following components. And now coming to the time of application, what is the time or the perfect time of application or applying Panchagavya in the field? The dosage, that is, the first is pre-flowering stage, and once in every 15 days 2 sprays depending on the duration of the crops, whether it is short duration crops or it is medium duration crops or long duration crops. Based on duration of the crops, the flowering during the pre-flowering stages phases, the spraying application need to be carried out once in 15 days. Then during the flowering stage and the pod setting stage, whenever it is required, once in 10 days periodically, two sprays are very much essential. Then the last one and the most important ones during the food and pod maturing stage. And here one single spray during the pod maturation is effective. And recommended concentration in terms of dosage, I'll discuss about the dosage right now. And before that, the schedule application of different crops for Panchagavya, here it is enlisted in the slide, as you can see, for crops like paddy, sunflower, black gram, green gram, castor, groundnut, okra, and tomato, it is given there. And based on the recommendation, you can get a better effect, or you can get a better result, if I say, for these following crops. Now coming to the recommended dosage or the dosage part. In terms of dosage, the effective dosage or the solution is 3% solution has been found to be most effective in compared to the higher and lower concentration, as investigated or as mentioned in various research paper and articles. 3 liters of Panchagavya to every 100 liters of water is ideal for all crops. You mix it and you spray it of 10 liters of capacity of tank, and thereby the following method of spraying systems can be followed, either the flow system or the application via drip. The effective solution, the effective dosage for Panchagavya in terms of spraying is 3% solution has been found most effective. As well as you can use Panchagavya solution for seed treatment or seedling treatment at the before or at the time of sowing or transplanting. 3% solution of Panchagavya, if you mix with the seed and dip, or if the seedlings are to be dipped with this Panchagavya solution and kept for 20 minutes is sufficient, and under the shade you just dry it and just go for transplanting or sowing. For seed storage, 3% to 5% Panchagavya solution has been found very effective in terms of long-term storage of seeds. After the solution is mixed with the seeds, you dry it and store it for a longer period. So now coming to the effects of Panchagavya in real life, how Panchagavya affects the plant or a crop. In this manner, I'll just take some more time in explaining these particular factors. That is, the first one is the effect of Panchagavya on roots. The rooting is very profuse and dense while applying the Panchagavya application, and it's been further found that the plant remain the growth of the plant has been very profuse. The root has spread or evenly distributed to the very deep layer, and such roots helps maximizing intake of nutrients from the deeper subsurface region of the soil, as well as uptake of the water also. So if the root has been extended with the application of Panchagavya application, the more and more the deeper layer the root will be going, it is a benefit, or you can say advantageous for the plant, that the more and more number of nutrients can be uptake from the soil which is available in the deeper zone. Now coming to the stem part, it produces the side roots. The spraying application of Panchagavya has been found that it gives a sturdy condition to the stem of the plant, and thereby it refutes the plant in terms of lodging, because lodging in many other crops is a very common thing, and if the stem are not that hardy in nature, the crop lodging is very evident, and thereby it is capable of carrying during also the maturity stage. Also the stem will remain very sturdy and robust. And therefore, the branching is also comparatively high. It has been observed that branching in many crops like green gram, black gram, the branching is comparatively high with the application, the spraying application of Panchagavya. So the effect of Panchagavya on leaf, further we have seen that the size of the leaf has increased, the bigger leaf size, dense canopy, better due to this dense canopy and the bigger leaf size, we can expect that better photosynthesis can be developed, जो कि ये directly yield को influence करता है, right? And therefore the final one, this is the effect of Panchagavya on yield. So in terms of yield, you can expect that the spraying application of Panchagavya gives you an early maturity, maybe 10 to 15 days of early maturity, as well as the crop is ready to harvest, advanced by 15 days, and it is also evident, and it is scripted in so many articles and papers that from the maturity time of advancing, the spraying application of Panchagavya gives the crop a 15 days or 10 days of early advancement of yield maturity. And it is not only enhance the shelf life of the vegetables and crops and fruits, also it improves the quality as well as the taste. Now coming to the storage of Panchagavya, it can be stored for nearly 6 months. And that is the effectiveness of Panchagavya you can get up to 6 months only without deterioration of quality. After 6 months, the quality deteriorates, and therefore the Panchagavya application, the spraying application, will no longer be beneficial to the crop. So keep in mind that steering daily, either morning or evening, periodically, to keep the Panchagavya intact or avoid the thickness or some sort of clump formation may occur. So to avoid these sort of things, you must steer the Panchagavya on day-to-day basis or every alternate day. This will give the proper settlement to the solution, and the solution will be divided out of thickness. And if requires, add cow urine when the solution become thick. So finally, Panchagavya सिर्फ एक input नहीं है, ये एक philosophy है, that is living in harmony with nature, where we are discussing that how Indian knowledge system or the traditional knowledge can be used with the modern agricultural practices. और आज जब हम climate change और soil degradation फेस कर रहे हैं, तो हमें अपनी परंपरा की तरफ जो है वापस देखना होगा. As we say, old wisdom plus modern science is basically sustainable agriculture. धन्यवाद, thank you. And I must thank once again Meadow Agriculture for providing me the platform to speak on behalf of this important